And that's quite literally because our air conditioner decided that it does not want to work anymore. So it's a little toasty in here. So forgive me if I'm a disaster. So Jeff's working out at Lake Road, and he did offer, it just needs charge. He offered to come fix it, but I'm not bothering him for that. I'll survive. He's got a good thing going out there, and he'll fix it when he gets home. So it's all good. So hey, what did everybody think of the knucklehead knockdown? What did you think? It was actually more exciting than I thought it was going to be. I had no idea what Jeff. I kind of knew what Jeff was going to wear, but I did not see it ahead of time. So it was funny. It was a good time for everybody. I'm glad you had fun. Everybody said Roberta likes it. Pineapple and strawberries. Everybody seems like they enjoyed it. It was fun. Now I don't think because today Jeff was walking in the kitchen. He was limping kind of, and I'm like, I thought it was his feet. I'm like, what's wrong? I'm really sore today. So Kelly, it was funny, but your bun that kept freezing. I'm still trying to get that video because everybody said that Mary got it, but I don't think Mary on the farm got a really great thing of it. But I know somebody had to have it. So if anybody out here has it, let me know. Oh, Justin hurt his foot. Oh, hey, Ricardo. Yeah, it was crazy. It was wild. It was fun. How long have I been? 2 minutes. 2 minutes, Margina. I just got on here. Oh, Jeff. I mean, Jeff still has dirt. Like we. Thank you, Carol. Coming. We were coming home yesterday from the races, and like huge, huge clump of dirt out of his ears. I think he's gonna have dirt coming out of things forever and ever and ever. So, good evening, everybody. It was entertaining. They were good. Um, like I said, I think it was a little bit more physically taxing than Jeff had thought, but they had a good time, and I had a good time. Oh, Kelly, the French fries were good, but I was ready if they weren't good to ask for new ones because you can see them, you can see what they're doing. So, hey, Louise, I went back and looked at that video. Actually, I posted a short of that because I did not see it happen. So I went back. A lot of people were really kind, and they gave me the exact time. And so I went back and I recorded, and it does. I mean, some people said it's more of his neck, whatever, but like he did pretty good, and his neck snapped. But he's no worse for the wear. He's good. So hey, Miss Teresa Soto and Harriet, yeah, he's good. And yes, and thankfully that was my big concern, honestly, like from a safety standpoint. Um, like I'm like, please don't get hurt because you have to work. I mean, like it's one of those things. If you don't work, like with Jeff's job, if we don't work, he doesn't get paid. And so I'm like, please don't hurt yourself. But they had it very contained and very controlled. So yeah, actually, it must have looked worse in the video because, like I said, I was there. I must have been distracted, but a lot of people who were there did not see it because I know like Hillary Butts didn't see it. There were a lot of people that didn't see it. So he's all good. He's got a hard head. Yeah, he did give Stella a big hug. That was funny. And somebody mentioned, because like me being a party pooper not going in there, I got a little explanation for that. I do. Like my shoulder, it hurts when I move it, but the worst time that it hurts is like if I just like Jaden, quiet please, is if I feel like I'm falling and I try to catch myself. It's just the automatic reaction, and nothing hurts worse than that. And so I'm like, if I slip in the mud, I'm probably going to say something that's not nice and not happy. Jeff has a hard head like a bull. Yes, he does have a very hard head. And Stella, you didn't see it either. You were in there too. So I don't know. It happened. It did. So yes, he took one for the team. It was very, very fun. But I told him next year, if we have the second annual knucklehead knockdown, that I will get in the mud. So that's a good deal. So I'm looking forward to that. And so he is out working on Lake Road. We do have a total confession to make. I think just piece by piece, I mean, like, he's kind of figured out, because I was good with the Facebook post, But he got wind of Saturday, and of course he did his typical, I'm not ready, I'm not ready, I'm not ready. If it was up to Jeff, he would never be ready. He wants everything to be perfect and everything to be great. And so pineapple and strawberry, that will be this coming Saturday. And so he had a little meltdown, like, I don't want to do it. I don't, but we're doing. I'm like, look, Betty, we've got friends that are going to help. We can get the supplies. This is an opportunity to get ahead of the game. So I don't know, Diane. He did not see the Facebook post, so I don't know. I don't know if, I know I was chatting a little bit like on the sideline with some people on Saturday, just about like somebody wanted to bring stuff and all that stuff. But it's okay. Honestly, I think he would be so super stressed if he got there and people were there and he didn't have a game plan. But now he's getting a game plan. He's very, very excited about it because after he had his initial panic moment, which is very Jeffrey like. He was like, it's very, very generous. It's very kind. Hey Ricardo, what's going on? I'm a really bad person. I didn't see. Oh, happy birthday, Jennifer. Because I love you, I'm not singing, but hope you have a happy birthday. Singing is Jeffrey's department, not mine. I can't carry a tune in a bucket if I no. I remember growing up one time I told my mom, because my mom could sing. I'm like, I wish I could sing bad. Like meaning I really want to be able to sing. And she said, well, you do. You sing really bad. Thanks, Mom. So, yes, he will get over it when his stuff's done. He will be very happy when his stuff's done. So he's laying some of the groundwork like now. I think it's kind of spurred him a little bit. So, Kelly, that's what I tell him. Kelly says it's hard to accept help sometimes, but don't let folks miss out on a blessing. And that's something I tell him sometimes. I'm like, you know how good do you feel when you can help Jay, or you feel when you can help somebody out? And I'm like, by not accepting help, you're not allowing those people to have that same feeling, and it's not really fair. So he's still not super comfortable with it, but it'll just, that's. But he's like, my birthdays, and I'll be honest, I was like, I don't know. I think I had my feelings a little hurt that he was upset about it, but I'm like, he's like, it's not my birthday. And I'm like, but my goal is I want you to wake up on Lake Road on your birthday. So now he's all good with it. Like he's coming up plans because we were going to bring the camper because we thought, oh, there's a fire somewhere. Oh goodness. What was it? Oh, we were going to bring the camper over there so people would have air conditioning, someplace to get in and out for the elements. But then, sorry, and I did get distracted. Yes, we're going to paint the pink building this weekend. So, so I think we decided today though, because yesterday, guys, the race car trailer was so nice and so comfortable. Like it was cool. So I think what we're going to do, we were talking about it would even be nicer and more roomy. Take the race car trailer. We can be able to set up food. We won't have bugs. People can go in the race car trailer to get out from the elements. We'd be able to have more seats. So I mean that was his idea. So even though he originally squashed my little plan, he decided it was okay. Thank you, Shuggy. This is called. I had this planned. I was going to come in and I was going to wash my hair and take a shower and but when it's hot, I can't imagine taking a shower and trying to blow dry my hair. So I was like, I'm just pulling it back because that's all I got today. Harriet, you're going to be 90 years old in 7 weeks. That is absolutely awesome. Be sure to come on here close to your birthday so Jeff can sing to you. 90 years, that is something to be proud of. That is wonderful. He doesn't know any like details of it at all. He just knows that we're doing it. So thank you, Kathy. So we're really looking forward to it. And like every time I'm over, and we were gonna do footage like it was on Saturday because we went over and hung out with Cinco and the donkeys again. But once again, there was music playing in the background. If there's music playing in the background, copyrighted music, um, YouTube gets all in a tizzy. So we didn't. But I think Jaden and I are planning on going over there. We really, really want to get the donkeys to let us brush them. And I think the first step in that is trust. And the first step of that is, I think, more consistency. So I think that is the plan. Is Jaden and I are going to go over there, hopefully early in the morning or in the evening, because it's been a little warm. Hasn't been nearly as bad as it is for some people, but it's been a little warm. So if we could get over there a little early, I think it would be wonderful, and to see them. Because last time I was over there, oh, not this past time, the time before, was on Wednesday. I don't know what was up with Elliot. He was so daggone sweet. He would let me pet him. He did not try to bite me once, which has never happened. So I don't know what the deal is, but I'm hoping that continues, because he let me pet him. He was adorable. But every time I go over there and I'm with the animals, it makes me even more anxious to get our animals over there. And it's exciting. And Finley has been the ultimate escape artist. I think Cindy posted or sent me a message the other day that he was like, she was at work and he was in the road. So I think he's figured out how to get out and decided that he wants to continue to get out. She was going to have her son come over and fortify the fence. And so hopefully that's going to work. But for me personally, that's even a more reason to get those over there. Jaden. He's very loud when he plays his video games. Can you shut your door or shush a little bit? He saved his hour today while I was on here. He kept saying, "Are you live? Are you live?" And I thought he was interested, but no, I just told him he could use his electronic time when I was live. So we've got people from everywhere. Goodness gracious. Hey, Terry, where in Kentucky do you live? So this is my first day of break, or Friday was my first day of break. This is my second day. So Jaden and I cleaned out the race car trailer for Jeff, because he has his hands full, and I can't do a lot, but at least we got that done. So, Kelly, are they all loud when they play video games? I had no idea, because I'm like, dude, oh, Lord have mercy. Where did my comments go? There they went. Yeah, he's just so loud. So, just a second. Somebody asked about 2 longhorns. No, not that I know of. Jeffrey could surprise me. You never know. Who knows? So, no, I don't think our thing is we've got to get situated with what we have. The only thing I would like to add is Royce's sister had just had 3 girls and 2 boys. So I would love a boxer puppy, but I don't think that's in our future right now. But I messaged the lady who has them, like, hey, I'm off for 2 weeks. If you need any help with the puppies, just let me know and I'll come over. But she said right now, Mom is very protective, and she said that it just wouldn't, which I appreciate. She said Mama gets all bent out of shape and new people are around. And so she said, how about 3 to 4 weeks you can come over and play? But do you know how hard it's going to be not to want a puppy? I would love one. But we've decided no, that right now is not the right time. So no way. We shall go there. There he goes again. Can't you hear him? Okay, I have no comments right now. Is anybody? Oh, there we go. Royce would love to it would make my life so much easier. Thank you, Ricardo. Honestly, 2 boxers are easier than 1, but I think Jeff has kind of squashed that. So, oh yeah, they're not coming here. The bulls are not coming here, not at all. Hey, Janook, you're walking. I'm impressed. It's a pretty night to walk here. It's a very, very nice night to walk here. So, I think the rest of the break, I think we are cleaning the house at Lake Road a little bit. So if people want to go potty, they have a nice place. They have a nice place to go. Cleaning out the racetrack trail. I mean, I think we've got a pretty busy week ahead of us. But it's all, I mean, it's all fun stuff. And I think I was going to take Jaden to like, we don't have any public pools here. They're all like you have to be members. And the amount of time we would use a pool, it doesn't really justify like a membership. So, but I'm hoping to take him someplace to go swimming because I had plans after the med wrestling on Saturday. I put on my swimsuit, but I don't know what happened. We just never went to the pool. I think pool time was kind of over. So didn't get to swim. So hopefully sometime this week we can at least take him swimming. And we were planning on going to the shore, but just with, I think Jeff would like to, I think right now he wants to spend some of the money he has on like equipment and supplies for Saturday. So it wasn't over till midnight. Me being the party person I am, I bailed about 8 o'clock. And then I came to pick Jaden up, Jeffrey up about 11 maybe. So I know, thank you. I feel really bad using your pool though. I always do. But I may take you up on your offer because Jaden loves to be in the pool and he likes for me to get in the pool. And public pools make me, I don't know, nobody judges. Why do we get so caught up on like what we look like in swimsuits? Because honestly, like I don't go to a pool and look what other people look like. I could care less, but I get so caught up on that. And it's not fair to Jaden. It's not fair. It's not really fair to anybody. It's not fair to myself. I'm missing out on fun stuff. So I just need to suck it up or go to Jay's pool because it is a very, very nice pool. So I may take you up on it this week, actually, if you don't mind. I think it would be very nice. Maybe one day if we come see Cinco and the crew, then we will hop in the pool. So is the pool still interesting from everybody from the med wrestling? So, hey Jay, I don't know if you're still on here, but I was talking about how Jeff came in the house and he was limping today, and I thought something was wrong with his foot, and he was telling me that he was just really, really sore. So, see, Flo, I love that. You don't care what people think. I need to get so much more like that. Oh, Pullman was there this morning. Oh, how funny. So you're sore too. Is there a gym that has a pool? No. Jackie, you are 1,000% right. Because one year I was probably maybe 15 pounds less than I am now, which is not that big of a deal. But we had so much fun. We went to a water park and it was so much fun. I mean, like we did the slides, we did the lazy river, we did everything. Jeff and I both did it. We could have cared less. And I need to get back to that because we had, at the end of the day, Jaden is going to remember the adventures he took with us and what we did with him versus my mama's legs look fat in a swimsuit. He could care less. And I need to remember that. Julie, no, I don't think that had knocked no sense into his head. No, he's got a hard head. So he's funny. Hey, Carrie Marinelli, I'm glad to hear you got home safely. I was very sad that the Scimet's curse hit you. It has hit us many, many times too. So, but I'm glad you're home safely, and it was wonderful seeing you. So, I know. Kim Januki, you're right. Who cares what other people think? And anybody on TikTok, or if you're on TikTok, or even, I don't know if she's on Facebook, the lady who started the We Do Not Care Club, it is absolutely the funniest thing ever. Because she just talks about like what we do not care about anymore. And I need a little bit more of that. Because I worry. And it doesn't matter. In the long run. What's important? What's important is I spend time with my kid. Not that I don't love the way I look in a swimsuit. So remind me of that, ladies and gentlemen. Ask me if I went swimming with him this week. See, that's great. You want your granddaughter to have wonderful memories. That's perfect. That's what I know. Oh, Alicia, I'm with you. I don't have the best self-esteem. It's better than what it was, but we're getting there. You only care what Justin thinks of you, Janook. You're funny. Hey, Caitlin. So many people are on their own weight loss journeys. Yeah, I mean, if I look back, oh, do I sound like that to anybody else? Ann says, like, I sound like I'm on 2 times speed. Is it just Ann? So, but I look back and I've spent so much of my life not doing things or waiting until I lose weight or waiting until I go to the gym more or waiting until I've spent so much of my life waiting until one day there's going to be no more waiting until. So I need to always, always remember that because, yeah, the same way. It's just life's too short. It really, really is. That sounds so trite and so silly, but it is true. Um, just a second. Ricardo wants another med wrestling in November. That could be interesting. I don't know if Jeff will be recovered by November. You can't put more days in your life, but you can put more life in your days. I love that. Absolutely. What am I missing? Jay said, is he coming? I don't know who he is, and it may just not be anything. So, yeah, that's one of the things I keep saying that I need to work. Jeff is at Lake Road. He is he's much better than what he was earlier. And I think he's trying to like lay some groundwork. That I told everybody that he did find out to lay some groundwork for a really successful weekend. So Jamie shared that quote. That is a wonderful quote. Ricardo, are you coming for the one in November? Because you said you'd be here for the next one. You and Poncho. So we can either be November or the next volunteer thing next August, maybe. I think that's when they have it. Now that would be fun. No, turkey bowl med wrestling doesn't sound that good. I think it'd be. Sorry, I just kicked something over. Listen, don't wait. I love to walk and be in the water. I got an amputation a few years ago, and I haven't been able to do either since. Oh, Lorianne, I'm sorry. But, yeah, you're right. I mean, like, we just don't, you just don't know. So might as well enjoy it. It'll be too cold in November to be on the mud. You're right. So if Jeff would have knocked his head then, it would have been harder mud. So that is a good point. It's a very good point. So it was fun. I had no idea who the guy Jeff went up against was. Oh, Janook, that's a good idea. We could go to California for the mud wrestling. Maybe Poncho and Crackle could be friends. Yes. Wanda, I love the We Do Not Care Club. I absolutely love it. But I need to adopt it. I really need to adopt it. So that's easier said than done. And, I came from a family, first of all. My mother did the best she could. I truly believe parents do the best they can for the most part. There are exceptions, however, but like my mama grew up without a pot to pee in. They were poor, poor, poor. Coal mine. Dad worked in a coal mine. They didn't have anything. And so I think when it gets like that, then your parents become, you can't buy the nicest stuff. So parents becomes important. And so like growing up, that was so, so important to her. Like my one sister, she would, and this sounds horrible, but it sounds horrible. But like my one sister, she would buy her like a size too small clothes for Christmas and say, you can wear your Christmas presents when you lose weight. And so that's kind of where I came from. So that explains. But that one sister was very, very protective of me and kind of was my buffer with mom a little bit. But like, yeah, when you grow up, that weight and appearance determines your worth and determines who you are. That's a really, really hard mindset to break. It's so hard. So I'm better. I'm much, much better than what I used to be. But it's still, it's still something you fight every single day. And like I said, my mama did the best she could with the way she was raised, and all that stuff. So, Jeffrey Todd, what are you doing? I was telling them that you were sore today and you're working. Yeah, people are cruel. Jeffrey Todd is peeping. Everybody tell hi to Jeffrey. Oh, Molly, so you understand. Yeah. So it's challenging to overcome, and it's easy just to, like, I love quotes and I love to read all that, but it's one thing to see something and think that's awesome, but then to internalize it is like a different thing. So yes, I would love to chat about it. Message me anytime. Jersey Jeffrey, you having fun? Are you getting stuff done? I know you are. Absolutely know you are. So I would love to chat with you, Caitlin. Absolutely. Ricardo's trying to do in November med wrestling, Jeffrey. Are you into it? What do you think? And I do have your dinner ready and waiting for you whenever you get home. Yeah, compliments are. I'm in. Oh, okay. You're in for the med wrestling? The only caveat is it may be in California. Jeffrey's at What If Acres. He is working. He is, I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something. Doing with the fence, something with the fence. So, like what I was telling, because he's like, what are we going to do at What If Acres? And Justin, if you're still on here, can I use your painters? What's it called? Help me out, guys. This is my word finding problems. This is what, like, I think Jamie's been talking about too, like word finding problems, that thing. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. The thing to paint with. So I would like to paint the shed. Sprayer, thank you. Lord have mercy. I would like to paint the shed. Sprayer, yes. Can we borrow yours, please? And like weed eat, and get some of the higher stuff, like in the goat area, better, and down a little bit. Spray painter, thank you. I hate it when you cannot find words. I can describe it, but I couldn't find the words if my life depended on it. So that's like those are the things. Like, I think this painting is like the priority, like for me, for people that aren't fence builders. And yes, Bregan, guys, I'm telling you, it's hot in here. It's very, very hot. So I'm ready. Jeff's like, do you want me to teach you to charge the AC unit? Nope. That's his neck of the woods. So happens to all of you. Well, good, because sometimes it makes me feel like I'm crazy. Like I cannot find like the word I'm trying to think of. So that's okay. I know you're coming to fix it. I told them that yes, it does need pressure wash. Sorry. I told them that you offered to come fix the AC, but you were working at Lake Road. Lake Road, and I told you not to worry about it. just to do it when you get home. So I made the mistake of, though, cooking, and whoo, yeah. Why is it so hard for us to say thank you? Like, people will say, I like your shirt. And my first instinct is, well, it was only $4 at the consignment store. Or, I like your hair. It's a mess. It looks really, really horrible. Or I sometimes will just ignore comments because I feel like, I don't know, we're bad. We should just learn to say thank you. Because I know when I compliment somebody, I'm not just blowing smoke. Like, I mean it. And so I think we all need to, if you're not good at taking compliments, practice saying thank you. Yeah, come on over, Alicia. We will meet you halfway. Louise, have you ever been to Fashion Sense in Ephrata? If you like to go consignment store shopping, Fashion Sense in Ephrata is the best. That's actually $4 shirts. So it's hard to say thank you or the word no. I know. And like, I've even worked, and it's hard because I feel like I have to say no because blah, 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 and have to have a really great justification. And so, like, I've read a lot of things that people will just say, no, that doesn't work for me. And I wish I could say that, but I don't. I usually say yes, and then I get aggravated that I said yes and agreed to do something that I didn't want to do. So, you make that shirt beautiful. That's wonderful. Guys, anybody would love to come. We would love to have a whole group get together. Alicia, like I said, like, I'm not sure how we'd pull it off, but we could meet your husband halfway, and since you can't drive, but we would love to meet as many as y'all as possible. Like I said, on Saturday, it was really nice. Like, there's people I see on here. There's people I've heard Jeff talk about, that actually meeting them in person was so wonderful. And like, some people didn't look like what I thought they were going to look like, or they, and it was just so neat. Okay, Kelly, I need to know your trick because I need to snap and say, no. I have gotten a little bit better. Yeah, Janook, you're close to us. It is nice to put a face to a name. And like, I don't know if some of you were here yesterday, but like, I had such major social anxiety going into that setting because I still have I don't know. I think because the farm was Jeff's thing, and I'm not an outsider anymore, but there's still part of me that feels like an outsider. So I had major social anxiety going into that. Like, yeah. And I don't know why, because once I got there, it was wonderful. And I personally think the social anxiety of going into a situation is always worse than what it is, or what the situation is. Like, I make myself so anxious about it. And then I go there and I'm like, why did I do this? But that's a part of my brain I can't rationalize at the time. I tried, but it just doesn't work. Hey, Jeffrey, are you on the way home? Just curious. That's true. The people you met were also outsiders at one time. Yeah, and I didn't feel like it. Like, once I got there and got going. I know, so it's crazy. I know, but yeah, it was so, yeah. I'm like, I don't know if I want to go, but I have to go. But it's nothing about the people that I'm going to see. It's all about like me just not feeling like I belong. I think that's an ongoing thing. Like, I did go and had a blast. And so hopefully that will help rewire my system to think it's all good. Cinco is doing good. He was great on Saturday when we were there. Of course, he wants to eat your hand, and he was adorable, and I just love him. I just absolutely adore him. Thank you, Carrie. That means a lot. So, yeah, he's good. The donkeys were good. Okay, the Bryan Homestead, you feel like that's me. Like, I always feel like I don't belong. And like, yeah, and it's just a chunky feet. I mean, it's because even in my classroom, I have the best classroom in the world. I have the best teachers in the world. The people that I work with are phenomenal. But still, there are times, and they know me though. That's the good thing. They know me, and so they will call me out on my crap, which is exactly what I need in my life. Is people that will call me out on it. They're like, because I'm like, did I do something to upset you? And I was like, no, stop. You know. So Jaden is wonderful. He was a hard worker today. He helped me unload the race car trailer. He wasn't very happy, but he did his own laundry, dried his own laundry, put his own laundry away. So I don't think he was super, super happy with me, but Alicia, right back at you, girlfriend. So yeah, it's just, I don't know. Sometimes I do feel like a little bit of a weirdo. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only one that feels this way. So when people are commenting that you feel the same way or you can relate, that means so much to me because, sometimes you're like, you just feel like you're alone out there. And so it really, really helps to know like, yeah, I'm not the only person. It's wonderful. Did Jeff ever comment if he was on his way home or not? Ricardo, how close are the fires to you? Yeah, it's a good thing for Jane to learn. And he is really, really, he'll give a little attitude about it, but he will, he'll come around. He'll be good. And he was a really good help. God, I love his heart because we were, unloading the race car trailer. He was so worried about my shoulder. And he's just such a kind and thoughtful. I'm sorry, Michelle said I must be a little bit bonkers because I'm with Jeffrey. So, and now we're looking for Holly. I've messaged her a couple times. So, yeah, I don't know. So, but he is the most conscientious kiddo. It's funny because he has the poop fart boy kind of thing going on with Jeff, which is, I'm not even going to fight with it anymore because it just is who it is. They are who they are, and I just have to accept it. But he's also he's just a kind because he was so worried about me. I'm like, bad. No, he's not. No, he'll tell you. What did he tell? What you can ask him like, Jaden, what do we not do in this house? We don't do gentle parenting. I'm like, no, we don't. We don't. I mean, like, but the thing is, you don't really have to worry about it with him because, like, he's so worried. It kind of worries me to a point, though, that he wants to make people happy. And to an extent, that's good, but I don't want him to become a people pleaser like me. I don't want that to happen at all. So, but he's a good kiddo. We absolutely could not ask for better. And somebody's talking about the teen years. I think that may be a little bit of a struggle bus for me because I'm used to Mr. Cool, Calm, Collected, and he has shown a little bit of turdness. He's been a little bit wild, but yes, oh my gosh, he's like his father. He is a mini Jeffrey. He really, really is. So I think he's got kind of like good things from both of us. Like I do get a little frustrated with the potty talk and the boy talk, but that's what they do. So I'm not going to change it. I'm not going to change it at all. Yep. Okay, first of all, I'm not saying this, don't take this wrong. Marcia, we'll keep you in our prayers. Yeah, it just left. Whoop. Don't know where it went, but that's okay. Well, thank you. You all are so, I know what I was going to say. I was going to say, I hate that I'm reading these comments that people can relate. I hate it for you, but it does. I don't know if it helps you, but like it does make me feel like, okay, I'm not alone. So there's a bunch of us out there and we're good. We're okay. And I agree. Hey, Holly, if you are listening, we love you. Absolutely. We miss you. So, Pamela, I like that. People are all in their different levels of life on our stairway to heaven. We just have to accept ourselves and know who we are in God. Absolutely. He is a great kid. He did get a little upset yesterday at the races, which he had every right to. But even when he's upset at the races, he's not a he's not like the hit the steering wheel. I did not know. Um, like there's our races they do like YouTube lives for our races, and so I did not know this, but all of a sudden there's no volume. I'm like, that's bizarre, but well, it was because one of the kids wrecked right in front of it. I mean, we're talking Jaden's age, like cousin and carrying on, dropping the F bombs. So I will say Jaden gets frustrated with the races, but he's very respectful. So oh, don't tell me about wait till the teenage years because I can only imagine. I can only imagine. He's still in the like he likes to be in his bedroom mode. We have to like reel him out and like you have to sit and watch a TV show with us for a while. And he loves his bedroom, but actually he wants like we have 3 bedrooms. And look, I don't know if you know, Jeff and I don't sleep in the same room. I'd not suffocate him. I'd suffocate him because he snores so bad. And and I like to be chill at night. And it's not in that husbandly way. He's just wild at night. He's just like he just loves to get things riled up, and not that way, but just tossing and turning and laughing and carrying on. But then he then he goes to sleep, and I'm wild. Yes, young man that has an opinion. I don't know if you heard Caitlin. We think Jaden and Mason would love to hang out together. I think it would go well. So sometime if we could ever get together, that would be great. Oh, I'm sorry you feel alone since you had cancer. I think a lot of times, unfortunately, when you have a major life crisis or something happens, unfortunately, sometimes people will go away. But just know we love you, and you have a bunch of friends here, so you can always come here. You can always send me a message. You can always post something, and we love you. So don't ever feel alone. Ever, ever, ever. Guys, I'm sorry. I really try not to do this. I'm drinking because I'm thirsty. Ah, and Jeffrey is still doing so phenomenal. He is down 5 pounds. He has not had any Coke. I, on the other hand, I will have one Coke at noon, and that's it. No more. So that's huge for me. Like it's not cut and dry, but hey, it's something. It's something. Yeah, it's oh, middle school students. I dread that. I dread it. That's where he's going. 2 weeks from today, he's going to middle school. So it's it's not good. So yeah, I do think, and I always say when people pass away, this is how because we were just talking about feeling alone, like what can you do? What can you do? But I always say like when my parents passed away, like right at the time, right and all that stuff, people around it, it's great. The hardest time is when people go back to their normal lives. And you're like, my life is no longer normal. How can you do that? So I do think, and I could, major illnesses, major, life stressors. I do think people try to kind of go away. And I don't know what it is, but it's just sad. And you have you all that feel alone, you have tons of friends here. Um, Cut your Dr. Pepper down to one a day. No one's been harmed. Yeah, I still have to have like one, like maybe 6 ounces, 4 ounces, not much, but I have to have it, and I'm eventually going to get rid of it. But I feel better, like I sleep better. I think that's the big thing is I sleep so much better if I don't have soda late at night. And that's one thing that Jeff actually was right about because he's like, stop drinking Pepsi, then you probably sleep better. And sleep still is an issue, but I do sleep better when I don't have Pepsi or Coke. Coke, Coke, Coke. I'm a Coke girl. Grew up a Pepsi girl, switched to a Coke girl. Goodness. It's really, reading a lot of these comments, I think you just realize you never know what other people are going through. And you just have no idea. And so that's why our one thing on here is just to be kind because we don't know what anybody else on the other side of the screen is going through. And I think that's what, Alicia, Coke is not nasty. No, 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 no. So, oh, everybody's my anti-Coke people. That's okay. That's okay. So, I think that's, social media is wonderful when it's used for like this, but otherwise, Alicia, I'm always here to listen. Absolutely. Thank you, Connie. Everybody has something they're dealing with, and we have no idea. So a little bit of kindness and getting together on a Monday night, just chatting and knowing that you're loved and knowing that other people are in the same boat, it just makes me feel better. So I hope it makes hope it makes other people better. Valerian root to help you sleep. Oh, I will try anything at this point in time. Sleep has become, and I think honestly, I think it's more of a age thing. My shoulder does hurt, granted, but I think a lot of it's just that time of life that sleep is fleeting, and or I'll fall sound asleep. Like I will fall sound asleep from like 10 to 12:45. 12:45, I'm like, woohoo, I'm ready to go until about 3. And that's not good. Strongest sleep meds and still have trouble. I just need to get back with my doctor and get on some sleep meds. No, menopause does not help one bit. No, no, no. Yeah, that's me, Kathy. I like fall asleep, and like it is almost time. It's almost clockwork. Like I know it's between 12:35 and 12:45. I'm like wide awake, and then the seconds, and then I go back to sleep at 3, and I'm ready to sleep at that point in time. And then your alarm goes off. Valerian also helps when I had a frozen shoulder. Okay, guys, I'm gonna try this. Hey, maybe we should do Mondays with Mary like at 2 o'clock in the morning. It sounds like a lot of people are up in the middle of the night. Okay. 2 o'clock Mondays with Mary. I'm really just joking, but it sounds like a lot of us are up at that point in time. I have magnesium oil. I used to put it on Jaden. Jaden got like really addicted, like he wouldn't go to sleep without it. And oh, it's 1, 2 to 3 before you fall asleep. Yeah, that stinks. Well, no, you are not alone. Let me get back up here. Let me scroll here. Oh, I scrolled too far. See things I wanted to comment on. Okay. I can't find your name. I'm sorry, I apologize, but you said like since your divorce was final, you feel alone, and I'm glad you don't feel alone when you're with us. We're like a whole bunch of good friends, and some of us have just never met. But I think it sounds like we all have similar hearts. We all have love for animals. But all just want kindness in our life. Charlotte's Web. I may have to check this out. I'm like willing to do anything at this point in time because like last week I was getting like 3 hours of sleep, 4 hours of sleep, and I'm not a 3 or 4 hour asleep person. I don't know. It's just not going up. It's just not working. Prayers going up for all those in need. Right. Nobody's alone. You're all loved. And like I said, any given time, Messenger on Facebook, send me a message. You can send me an email. Adventures of Oreo and Joey at gmail.com. And somebody made the comment that they were going to message about Jeff, but knew I wouldn't respond. And I want to tell you, like, I will try my best. It may not be immediate. It may be 24 hours, but 9 times out of 10, if I get a message, I can get back to you. And so don't ever feel like they don't have time to respond or I'm not important. Feel free to message us. That is absolutely wonderful. Well, Stella, we are grateful for you. You are just absolutely phenomenal. I don't know. I just love you. Jeff and I were talking about you today and just how much, I don't know, just what a bright light you are. And it's just wonderful. Oh, Pamela, you were in an accident. Hurt your back, lost all your muscles. Yeah. Yeah, I need to. I think as we get older, it's so much more important to build muscles. You're going to therapy now. Good. I hope you start to feel better because just that's one thing that's made me realize, like, my shoulder, I know it's not a chronic thing. I know it's going to happen. It's going to get over with and I'm going to move on. But like, I just think of all the people that have chronic pain, that live with pain day in and day out, and how frustrating and how just upsetting that can be. Because I'll be honest, like, there are times that I do get a little bit of, I just get sad that, like, I can't have fun with, like, I can't go to the water parks with Jaden and do what we usually do. Or, I couldn't get in the mud. There's just so many different things I can't do. But I need to be blessed with what I can do and realize this is just a bump in the road. But for those that it's not just a bump, I can only imagine how frustrating it is. So you're seen and you're loved too. So yeah, I'm sure I can't imagine. I really, really can't. I know it's bad for me, Grace. I know Coke is bad. I really, 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 really do. I do. But look, let me just tell you, I was drinking a lot more than I am now. So right now, 4 to 6 ounces is better than what I was doing. And so hopefully I am going to get off that. Angela lost both of her legs to blood clots, and now you're walking again. Congratulations. That is an absolutely huge, huge, huge feat. That's awesome. I'm proud of you because I know that was hard work. PT with goats. I know Coke's bad for me. But guys, let me just tell you, I'm a PT by trade, of course, with little kids. And I had a PT mess with my shoulder, and I am never gonna go to PT again. I think like she really, really turned me against it. But every time this time of night I get blurry. I always say it's God telling me that this show should be over. Why? Am I better now? I'm gonna sit back here. You're 41. Goodness gracious. Hopefully Jeffrey was behaving. Am I making you all car sick? Because I feel like I'm blurry. But if y'all can put up with it for a few more minutes, I'll stay on. Valerian root. I'm going to have to check that out. I need to write it down or I'll forget it because we've got this brain that can't find words and can't remember things. I can remember stupid stuff, but I can't remember things that are important. So, okay, I'm good. Okay, I don't know what the deal is with. Okay, when I move, how about right now I'll stay still. I will not move. I will not move at all. Oh, found out by changing foods. Okay, I'm glad I'm not blurry. He's getting loud again, guys. Listen at him. I don't, it happens literally at 53 minutes. It happened last time. Charlotte's Web. I will have to look that up. Charlotte's Web, valerian root. Alicia, will you text me those two things? Oh. I don't like ice cream, but ice cream sounds good now. I know I'm blurry, Linda. I don't know how to not be blurry. I don't know if I go closer. Am I still blurry? Am I better? Oh, I think I may be better a little bit. Maybe. I don't know. We shall see. I'm not an ice cream fan because If I'm going to eat sugar, I'd rather eat something else. But right now, it's hot. Hey Jay, if you're still on here, was Jeff getting work done, getting stuff done? I hope so. I know he's anxious, and that fixed it good. So I'm excited about. I'm really excited about What If Acres, Lake Road, whatever we want to call it. PT with goats. Yes, he was good. You've given up ice cream? I'm not a big ice cream, but like literally, You know how like when you're hot and everything's sticking to you and it feels like you potted in your paint. Like I'm just soaking wet. It's yuck. Ugh, it's gross. Yeah, and even like with Jaden, like when talking about whining and stuff, he's really, really good about. This is where he has just some intuitive, like old soul, because he'll complain about doing something. He's like, "But mom, most of your kids can't walk, so I should just be happy I can do this, right?" You're absolutely right, and yeah, really, Jaden Robert, shush. He's so loud. I don't know what to do. See, I quit soda for a while too, but then I didn't stop, and I needed to. I really, really did, but I didn't at all. So, oh my God, we got back. It honestly like is, and you will all agree, like sugar is addictive, and it drives me crazy. And I wish I could just like cold turkey, and I guess I probably can. Okay, Kelly, thank you. Jaden goes back to school 2 weeks from today. We just got like his back to school list and all that stuff. Thank you, Pamela. Oh, they get louder. Oh Lord. Yes, Carol. It was a great med event, and he has practiced his sax. When I the days that I had to work and that he was home, he had to clean his bedroom, he had to practice his saxophone, and he had to exercise. And once he did those, I would unlock his hour on his tablet. So he has practiced at this time. Really want to get him back into lessons because his teacher was in too much, and so he stopped teaching. And so we need to find him another one. Jaden will be going into 7th grade. And I think with 7th graders, there's such a discrepancy in maturity level, I guess. Because like their 7th graders know a whole lot more than he does about stuff. But like I'm okay. He's got a lifetime to learn all that crap. He's got a lifetime to learn about that kind of stuff. But then you don't want him to be totally naive. So yeah, it is, and he's so sensitive, and he takes things to heart. So yeah, I've read like a lot of schools in where was it? Was it Tennessee? Maybe I don't feel our terms. One state, a lot of the schools have already started back, and then we know some schools that don't start back until right around Labor Day. So I don't know when the best time to start is. Yes, some 7th graders are way, 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 way too early. Like he's come home and like, Mom, what does this mean? I'm like, I can't even tell you what this means. I can't. Like I don't. Yeah, I mean I could, but I'm not. And then I'm like Jeff, and Jeff's like, I'm not doing. So yeah, because he went to elementary was kindergarten through 4, and then 5th and 6th were intermediate, and 7th and 8th are middle, and then high school. So yeah, I don't know. I love him, and I know he's growing into a nice young man. However, I just really, really, I don't know. The world scares me, but all I can do is equip him And that's all you can do. And you were thinking about, see, I kind of wish we went back after Labor Day. I really, really kind of do. That makes sense to me. I think that's when I was growing up that what we did is we went back more closer to Labor Day, and then we got out like I remember one time I got out on my birthday, June 14th. Like June 7th, June 14th. And I mean, I personally don't think that's bad. I just think they got out May 23rd. I think that's so early. Alyssa, I think that's the way. That's what I worry about with Jaden. Um, yeah, that's what I really, really. Yes, yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I wish like we could do like cyber charter or something, but then the world's still going to be there. You know, the world is still going to be there, and so I guess we just have to give him the tools to, just have to give him the tools to deal with all that. That's a great day. Start every day with a prayer for him, and actually, they start at like you can drop off at 7:10, and I have to be at work at 7:30, about 40 minutes away. But I'm seriously considering taking him to school because the bus, Lord have mercy, the bus. Oh my gosh. And so at least get rid of one bus ride and then he can take the bus home. That's kind of my tentative plan. Hopefully it will work. And the good thing is if I'm a few minutes late to work, where I work is they're like super, super cool. So yeah, he's good. Somebody said Jeff hit hard. Glad he's okay. Yep. He didn't even know it happened. Didn't have a headache. He had no problems at all. So he is all good. So, well, folks, I have kept y'all long enough, but I just want to let you know, thank you so much for joining us. You are not alone. You are loved. There are a bunch of people here. So never forget that we're all here for you. You can reach out to me anytime. I hope you all have a super, super wonderful week. And remember, what if? Have a great week, y'all. Love you. I don't know if it ended or not.